We are so back, baby. We are so.
They don't know what's up.
God, I underestimated Sam Levinson for some reason, but I think he's a genius. My name is Shivani Bhardwaj, and welcome to my channel. And it is so hot in Bombay right now, but I want to talk about this new season of Euphoria. I was 20 or 19 when I started watching it, still in college, and I resonated a lot with the characters, especially Cassie. But I just watched the third episode, the wedding one, and I have some thoughts. But any which ways, I grew up with this show. I literally grew up with obsessing with this show. I realized the last season when it had come, we used to have Euphoria morning parties. Like, it used to air here at 6:40 a.m. There was this guy whose parents were not at home, and they were in US, and we used to party at his home all the fucking time. The season two was airing at that time every single Sunday, so we used to actually party all Sunday, all night, wait till 6:40 a.m. in the morning, watch the episode, and then go to sleep. We were that obsessed with it, and I miss those friends right now. But like, we are so back, baby. We are so. No matter how controversial Sydney Sweeney can get, but you have to give it away, man. Like, she's such a good actor. She's such a good actor. She's so surprising to watch. She's so, like, it's unpredictable to watch her as Cassie. It's just so unpredictable to watch her as Cassie. Like, when I saw it in the first season and second season, I empathize with her so much. Women, when they develop early and when they are recognized for their looks and how they're treated in the society, especially by men around her. But then I realized, when your brain is not developing, when this is what your modem and function and your validation is, this is how dumb you become, and like, your brain does not function above and beyond that particular age if you just like keep on consolidating your own self that way. And God forbid if you are with the guy that you are with, like, you know, and God forbid if you are with a guy like that, you know, he would want you to keep your growth stunted so that, you know, he can be the grown-up and you can be the baby and you can be in the control. So that resonated. Alexa Demi, who was playing Maddie Perez, oh god, mother. So Alexa Demi, who is playing Maddie, the green dress that Maddie wore, oh my god. Cross that she's wearing is so consistent in her costume, most of the costumes this season. And for this particular dress, it was dangling right above. You know, it was a beautiful place to dangle, you know. She was giving this interview on the making of the whole thing, and she said something really, really iconic. She was like, you know, God can be anywhere. And I was like, damn. And you know what? I wrote this on my blackboard. God can be anywhere. The designer herself said that, like, you know, this actually came to her in her meditation, and it was inspired by a sculpture. Similarly, the set designer actually said something like the roses, the shade of the roses was actually inspired by the shrimp cocktail, you know. And that was such an inspiring moment for me, because I kind of realized that how my growth in my own inspiration of things and my own depiction of things and how I take inspiration in this world has become so limited. It has become so limited that it has just been me. Like, the whole and soul inspiration and what I think about in my life is just about me, and that is how you become stunted as an artist, I think. And that was like a good reminder that you should always look for things in the world which actually inspires you, and you interpret it in your own way. The world is actually bigger than your own head. Just look around a bit. It's a reminder to myself, and if you want to take it that way, take it that way. Talking about interpretation, you never know when you're winning. You know, you never know when God is making you win. Same goes for Maddie. I mean, she was kind of like somber because of the betrayal of, like, you know, her best friend. And I realized that because there was not one single scene when Nate and Maddie had an eye contact or some kind of reaction, and it was quite surprising to me, like, how Nate did not have reaction to Maddie, at least. So this season they have actually pulled the camera away from the characters a lot, like, because when you're a teenager, you are so much in your own head, and then you realize the world is actually bigger than inside of your head when you actually grow up. And it was very insightful, because I was, like, you know, going through a lot of, like, adulting shit, and everything felt like, you know, me against the world rather than me in the world. I get it, like, how empathetic I had become to these characters, but this season I realized how problematic it is when you actually become a functioning person in the society. And that was ironic to watch, and I thank God, like, you know, I was not in this fantasy of a thing again and again, and I really saw the characters for what they were and what they are right now. Maddie actually won. She should have just like stayed a bit more long to just like see what was happening, and I think she'll know in like a couple of episodes that what she's up to. I underestimated Sam Levinson for some reason, but I think he's a genius. This is just a masterclass. Like, you put bunch of like really interesting and intense characters together, and like, you know, magic happens, and you stylize it properly, you use fashion properly, you use your brains properly, and stuff happens. If you like this video, please subscribe, please like, please share it with your friends if you like it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.